Hi traders, and welcome to my video on the Pin Bar Candlestick Pattern. In this video I'm going to show you how you can use this simple candlestick pattern to capture moves such as this one for around 300 pips. Okay, so this is a Euro Dollar 1 hour chart. This is the MT4 trading platform. You can find pin bars on any trading instrument, Forex, crypto stocks, commodities, indices, etc. and any chart time frame. I prefer the 1 hour charts and above simply because they contain more price data, and thus I find their signals tend to be more reliable. It also means less time chart watching, which is a great bonus. Okay, so the pin bar strategy. Well, what is a pin bar? First of all, a pin bar is a bar with a small body, like this one. Here's one. See this? Small body and a long wick. Okay, it can be a long lower wick or a long upper wick. Okay, the key is that it's got a small body, long wick, and the opposite wick is a short one. Okay, so it looks like a pin. Okay, flat with a long spike either way. Okay, so that is a bullish pin bar because the candle body closed upwards and the wick is below. You can have pin bars with long lower wicks that close to the downside. Let me try and find one. So this one here, you see this pin bar is still considered bullish because the bulls have pushed the candle back up, forming the long wick. It's got short upper wick and a small body. So you can have both bullish and bearish closes for the long lower wick. Pin bar, okay. There's a good example there. See, small body, small upper wick and long lower wick. That's a nice bullish pin bar. Good thing about that one is we had a nice uptrend forming, so this could have been a good time to start looking for an entry, perhaps on the breakout there. Okay, when you see a pin bar, it doesn't mean jump in the trade. That's not how I would trade it personally. I'd look at the overall picture. For example, here I would only be looking for bullish pin bars with long lower wicks because we're in an uptrend. I'd see one there and then I'd say, okay, I was thinking about trading this breakout. That's a good indication that there is lots of bullish momentum. Confirmation for the trade, okay? So that's bullish pin bars. Let's have a look for some bearish ones. There you go. See this one here? Small body, long upper wick, small lower wick. It's a bearish pin bar. Let's have another look for another one. There you go. Small body, long upper wick, small lower wick, bearish pin bar there. Okay. So again, we're going to look for these in trends. They're just going to help give us an idea of time and entry. So for identifying the trend, we've got this level of support here. Sorry, resistance here. Okay, it's been tested 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It's a strong level. It's holding up well. If we just draw the support here. Okay, have a nice breakout here. This support then comes resistance here. Arguably, we could have perhaps considered this breakout trade there as well. Nice M chart pattern, breakout to the downside. Also got a triple top here as well. Triple top means the resistance has been tested at least 3 times. Expect a reversal to the downside. We do. Look to trade the breakout there or there. Okay. And if you could have traded this breakout, or could have waited for the trend to form, then get on the pullback here and trade this breakout here. You can see from these big candles, people are watching these levels and looking to trade them. Okay, so pin bar. Let's get back to the pin bar. Let's look, right, so the first thing to do is establish a trend. We've established this trend down here, so now let's look for some pin bars. Okay, there's a pin bar. Probably you want the wick actually. No, that's not, because you want the wick to be at least twice the body size. Perhaps this one is, though it's bullish and we are in a downtrend. Okay. here perhaps, and even here arguably, but this is why I don't rely solely on candlestick patterns for entry, because I can see straight away that this is a support level. So pin bar or not, I don't really care. I mean, downtrend, strong support level. I mean, wedge pattern, just because the ideal pin bar hasn't formed, it wouldn't stop me from taking this trade. That being, I'd rather just trade the breakout here. You see, trade that breakout, stop loss above this high 10 pips. Zoom out. What we're looking at, over 250 pips and counting. Okay. That being said, there is this pin bar here. Market was bearish. It was looking to break below the support here. The bulls pushed it back up, but then when we have this candle here, you see this bearish candle is almost confirmation that, okay, the bears are winning, followed by this up candle, but that got rejected from the resistance level. And then by then it was clear that the bears were going to take over and break out of this range here. And that's exactly what happened. Nice pin bar there. That would have been a good one, especially because we've got this level of support that's been formed. Nice bit of consolidation and significant breakout there. I think that is an NFP candle. A non-farms payroll first Friday of the month calls in that there. Nonetheless, still a nice breakout trade. Okay. Okay, so let's continue on down the trend. Let's look for some more pin bars. See who can spot one. Can anyone spot one before I can? Come on. Can you spot one? There, pin bar. Okay, bearish one as well. Support, trade on the breakout. Said bearish because the candle closed bearish. Obviously, the bulls were still trying to push the market up. We do have one here as well. Okay. This is why we don't just trade them as they are. We use support and resistance. And in fact, after this consolidation, I'm looking first for something to happen around this line here. I'm going to want to see a breakout. Okay. We get that breakout here. Price doesn't make it back to the support come resistance. And then if we zoom out, yeah, this breakout here, I'd probably be waiting. After this pullback and this pullback, I'm going to want to see the trend to continue. Got our lower highs here. Okay. Trademark pin bar there. That's the ideal one because it's bearish, long upper wick. We're in a downtrend. Strong sell signal, that one. That being said, we could have already been in the trade earlier, not relying solely on pin bars. Could have just traded the breakout back up here. Okay, another pin bar, arguably there. Okay, if you want to get in, don't want to be too late to the party. Nevertheless, still lots of opportunity. Okay, slight pin bar there. Maybe the wick could be shorter, but you know, we're still making lower highs. It's a pullback, pin bar, potential trading opportunity. Okay, lots of bearish price action as well. I mean, plenty of opportunity to be had on this particular downtrend. Another trademark one there. See that pin bar, small body, long upper wick. We're in a downtrend, and that would have played out like clockwork. Even just that trade alone is 50 plus pips, but let's be honest, we would have wanted to be in the action early on this big trend that we've got going on. And as I said, you don't need pin bars. They're not like you only trade if there's a pin bar. You can just draw your support and resistance levels and you know, trade off those breakouts of the support and resistance as well. By the time we get down this area, we're going to start thinking about you'll be selling at the low or near the low. So probably based on that alone, we just wait for better opportunity to arise. So that's an example of pin bars in a downtrend. Okay, so now let's look at some pin bars in an uptrend. Remember, we're not just picking these anywhere on the market. We're going to want to see a clear trend direction. Got a support level there. Nice uptrend. Have this pullback here. Okay. After all this consolidation, we have a breakout again to the upside. Pin bar entries on the trend. Let's go. There you go. There's one. Bears tried to push the market down. Bulls pushed it back up. Potential entry point. I'd personally be looking at the resistance level. I wouldn't just buy because of that. I'd wait for this breakout here because we've had resistance. It's a nice pullback in this trend. Up, pullback, enter on the breakout resistance, pin bar or not. But we had one there, so it could be considered an indication. After this move up here, we have quite a significant pullback. So we're going to wait for price to break out again. Breaches here, and there you go, a nice pin bar. See that small body, long lower wick. It's a bullish one as well, which is ideal. So this is a good entry. We've also just broke out from this support here, so we could have taken that one, placed a stop loss below there around 10 to 15 pips, and we would have been in a good trade there for over 200 pips. Could have trailed the stop loss on the way up. Okay, so you enter on this pin bar, stop loss below there, and then as price moves up to around this area, stop loss can be moved to here. As price moves up to this area, stop loss below here, so on and so forth. Okay, stop loss here, price moves up. Probably once you start seeing all this consolidation, market ranging, lower highs, this might be a good time to start looking to exit if we haven't already been taken out with our trailing stop. You can always close some of the trade on the way up to bank some pips. Okay, but that's a good idea of the pin bar. Like I said, I'll reiterate, trend is your friend. So zooming out, clear uptrend. Okay, this trend line's been tested multiple times. We know it's strong. So we're only looking to place long trades, trading with the trend. There's that pin bar again. See if we can have another bullish pin bar. Arguably this one, I would probably want a smaller body, but still we could say this is a pin bar and just use that guide there. Pin bar, you know, the bears tried to push the market down. Bulls were strong enough, they pushed it back up there. It's got a long lower wick on this candle here, and a breakout there. So again, almost got two matching high candles there as well, which could have been a good level of resistance in the trade here on the breakout. You can see from that big candle is, you know, traders are watching these things, you know, everything from this resistance level to the pin bar, the long lower wicks, the two matching highs. I mean, it's good to be aware of as many candlestick patterns, chart formations as possible. You can see we're trading here with no fancy indicators, no unicorn indicator, no, you know, 100% never loss indicator. We don't need lagging indicators that repaint and are hocus pocus. Basically, we can just use price action. Okay, candlestick patterns are the oldest form of trading, or one of the oldest. That, yeah, I find really reliable, especially when trading on higher chart time frames. All you need is good trend lines, support and resistance, and a good knowledge of candlestick patterns. Okay, just to illustrate my point, resistance line, trend line, wedge pattern, bullish price action, support, consolidation, breakout. Simple as that. Okay, I didn't need no magic indicator to show us that. In fact, we even have a pin bar there as well. Bears tried to push the market down, bulls pushed it back up. Spinning top, which suggests indecision in the market. That indecision was soon gone when this breakout occurred. Could have placed a pending order here, triggered and caught the remainder of this move. Okay, by now we're starting to see all this indecision and thinking, okay, we might be late to the party now. We don't want to enter too high. You don't want to buy high. Just like on the earlier trend, we didn't want to sell too low. Okay, but that being said, there was still some gas left in the tank. And how do we know that? Pin bar candlestick pattern. Bears tried to push the market down. The bulls were still had power and then pushed up. That was actually a bit of a bear trap there. Market looked like it was trending down. People got excited. Traders got excited. They wanted in on the action. The bears thought they're catching a new trend. Not quite. It did come eventually, as we've seen, but before then we had this one last pump here coming from that nice pin bar, long lower wick, off this support level as well. In fact, pin bar there. So yeah, good price action analysis, solid trading, smart money management, and ample opportunities. You don't need to force trades if the currency pair you're looking at is not trending. I mean, there's plenty of others. You can look at majors, minors and exotics to an extent. Just be careful with spreads. And yeah, as always, trade carefully. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found something useful in this video. Please like and subscribe. It will really help the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.